Today I just want to talk about zip. I want to talk to men. Are you aware that the weak points of many men who are powerful, who are occupying position of power, the men who are occupying top positions, our leaders, the men who are very influential in their positions, the men who are having money, most of them, their weak points is the zip of the trouser, failure to zip your trouser. You know, when you don't zip, you unzip, is because you unzip is either because you are supposed to take off your clothes or supposed to take out something there, and it can't just get out. It must work. But as a man, if you can zip your trouser, I'm talking in old people language. The weak point of many men, even including pastors, is to fail to zip their trousers. And that has caused many people to lose their job. That has caused many people to lose partners. A lot of partners in business are no longer together because of someone has failed to zip his trouser. And as the result, they are poor and the company is broke today. And it have to be closed because you have failed to zip your trouser. A lot of people and men are in poverty today because they fail to zip their trouser. Just count money that you have lost when you are entertaining other women, when you have left your women alone. Just count that money, including petrol, including food and the flights that you sometimes buy for those girls. A lot of money because of zip. There's nothing else. Because if they do not get you what you want at the end, you will not be satisfied because you just want to take off your clothes. You want to unzip your trouser. A lot of people that have failed to unzip their trousers today have lost families. They were divorced. Some have caused and are still causing their families embarrassment because they failed to unzip. Their kids today, even in the street, do not have those fathers. Their kids today in the street, at school, anywhere, do not have dignity and respect because their fathers have failed and are failing and embarrassing them in their community. Now, the zip itself, once you fail to zip it, one of the common things that you lose a dignity because you fail to zip. How many people got an accident when they were at the places where they were unzipping their trousers? And today we have lost, many of them, we buried them because of a zip. How many accidents are caused by the people who come or people who do not concentrate because of the unzipping issues? But I'm saying to you, let me talk first about pastors. Let me tell you something. You might think that people are interested in you. Can't they are not. You might think people see you being handsome, whereas you are not. You might think people see you appetizing, and you are not. In fact, people are interested in the God in you. They are not interested in you. They are interested in the God in you. Let me talk about David, because this thing, it also have some tracks in the Bible. Go and read the 2 Samuel chapter 11 verse 4. When David woke up during the night and when he was on top of the palace, he saw Uriah's wife bathing. Very beautiful woman according to the Bible. And he sent some messengers that he should get that woman who is married to Uriah. He slept with that woman. He impregnated that woman, and that woman gave birth. And because he realized that this is a problem itself, he told his soldiers that when they go to a war, they must put Uriah in the forefront, so that when the opponents fight and kill, Uriah should be one of the first people to be killed. And it happened exactly like that, the zip issue. But look at the zip, you see? Just look at the zip. Zip is up, and when it is up, you don't see what is inside. But when you unzip, let me just unzip. You see, when you unzip, we are able to see what is inside. But when you zip, we are not supposed to see what is inside. The problem with the zip is not when the zip is up, because when the zip is up, we don't see what is inside. The problem is when the zip is down, because when you are taking your zip down is because you want to take out something. But I'm saying when your zip is up, you're also up. And when the zip goes down, you'll also be down. Some of the people are down because they took their zip down and they're down. Those that are up, their zip are up, are also up. They're dignified, be on top. They've got dignity, it's because they're on top. They've got a respect because they're on top. So zip your trouser so that we do not see what is inside. Let me tell you about the zip. You know, a zip is a very small thing, and I'm sure that even people that are designing trousers, zip is the last thing that they design or they put on the zip. You know why? It is something that we don't see, but it is very much important. How so? If the zip of your trouser is damaged, you don't know why wear that trouser. Why? It's a small thing, but you don't, because people will see things that they're not supposed to see. A zip is very small, but it can hurt. Ask men, o ileng gore na re o zipela borogo a di zipa by mistake, and ask that man, how can he describe that hurting, that injury? Now I'm saying to you, small as it is a zip, but it can destroy a lot. Small as it is, but it destroyed the whole trouser, because don't want to wear that trouser anymore. It is like that on a man who is failing to zip. It is small, it is damaged, but it damaged the whole trouser. It damaged the whole family. It damaged the whole community, because you lose respect. A lot of people has lost even employment, been dismissed because they failed to unzip their trousers. A lot of people are in prison because of a 5-minute sexual intercourse, because they failed to zip their trouser. So a zip is very much important. If you can zip your trouser, you will not be broke. If you can zip your trouser, you will not lose dignity. If you can zip your trouser, you will be respected. If you can zip your trouser, it is not only your dignity, but it's also the dignity of the people that are surrounding you, your family, your kids, and your same name itself. Because a man who has failed to zip is always remembered in the community. But my advice to you, especially as men, to say, let's be able to zip our trouser, because a lot of things will not be damaged. People will not be compromised at work, because remember, there are people that have been compromised at work because people want to unzip their trouser and sleep with other people and compromise the good candidates that are supposed to get employment. But believe me, if you can zip, a lot of people at work are not enjoying because their bosses always wanted to sleep with them. And some of them, if you do not want to sleep with them, chances are that you'll be frustrated at work. You'll not get any promotion. They will always try to trap you so that you can lose employment. You'll not be lifted up because they want to sleep with you. But they've got wife. Who is sleeping with their wife at home? Zip your trouser and unzip when it is necessary. Lebelela ngwana. Ngwana is taught gore a zipele borogo, and the only time ga nyaka to go a nyako unzipa borogo is only when a tsamaya a ya go ruta. This clearly shows gore ba mo rutile gore this is the time to zip and this is the time to unzip. I'm saying to you, know when is to zip and know when to unzip. Know where to unzip and know not when to unzip. Know to whom you zip and know also to whom you do not unzip your trouser. That is my message, and I'm talking to all men, including myself, to say, let's zip our trouser and we'll see how a lot of money will save, how a lot of people will save, how a lot of dignity will gain. It is not too late. You can still zip your trouser. It has never been late. It is also not late even today.